WNBA star and Cambridge ambassador Caitlin Clark set to appear the Anika driven by Cambridge at Pelican.
Caitlin Clark just dropped a bomb on the sports world. She's not just sticking to basketball anymore. Nope, she's picking up golf clubs and heading to the LPGA. Can you believe it? A WNBA rookie turning pro in golf? That's insane.
24 Rookie of the Year and Cambridge ambassador Caitlin Clark will participate in a series of tournament week festivities at the LPGA Tour event taking place November 11th.
But you know what's crazier? Those viral photos of Clark on the golf course. They're everywhere. People can't stop talking about them. It's like the whole sports world just got flipped upside down. Everyone's asking, what's Clark up to? Is she really switching sports? Let's talk about Clark's journey for a second. We all know she's a basketball superstar, right? But now there's something more, something big.
Through the 17th at the Pelican Golf Club, Clark is scheduled to be a panelist at the Women's Leadership Summit on Tuesday.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. You won't believe where her career is headed next. It's a twist no one saw coming. Are you ready for this? Because Clark's story is about to get wild. Remember when Michael Jordan tried baseball? Well, Caitlin Clark's pulling a reverse MJ. She's not leaving basketball, but she's adding a whole new sport to her resume. And it's not what anyone expected. You've seen Caitlin Clark dominate the basketball court, right? She's been tearing it up in the WNBA, making plays that leave fans and opponents stunned. But here's the thing. Clark's not content with just being a basketball superstar. She's got her sights set on something bigger.
On November 13th, both place at the Pelican Golf Club in Bel Air, Florida. Wednesday Pro AM is open to the public.
Something that's going to shake up the sports world. So, what's Clark up to now? Get this. She's going pro in golf. Yeah, you heard that right. The same Caitlin Clark who's been draining three-pointers is now aiming for birdies and eagles. It's like she looked at her incredible basketball skills and thought, you know what? I need a new challenge. In her final press conference, Clark dropped a hint that had everyone buzzing. She said, maybe play some golf until it gets too cold in Indiana. At first, people thought she was joking. But no, Clark's serious about this golf thing. She's trading in her sneakers for golf spikes, at least during the off-season. Now you might be thinking, wait a second, can she do that? Well, Clark's not just doing it, she's making history. This move puts her in the same league as legendary multi-sport athletes like Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders. You know, those guys who were so good they played 2 professional sports at once? Clark's joining that exclusive club, but she's doing it her way.
Caitlin Clark selling out these tickets. I mean, these tickets probably sold out already, bro. Caitlin Clark is a phenom with selling tickets.
But here's where it gets really interesting. Most WNBA players head overseas during the off-season to play more basketball and make extra money. Not Clark. She's choosing golf instead. It's a total game changer for female athletes. Clark's not just pushing her own limits. She's opening up a whole new world of possibilities for women in sports. Think about it. How many female athletes can you name who've gone pro in 2 completely different sports? Clark's not just breaking new ground. She's creating a whole new playing field. She's showing that women can be versatile, that they can excel in multiple arenas. It's like she's saying, why choose one when you can master 2? This move isn't just about Clark's personal ambitions. It's about changing the game for all female athletes. She's proving that women don't have to be limited to one sport, one path. Clark's taking a sledgehammer to those old ideas about what women in sports can achieve. Clark's not just changing the game, she's inventing a new one. Imagine a world where the WNBA's brightest star is also teeing off at LPGA events. Sound impossible? Clark's about to prove it's not. You've seen Clark dominate on the basketball court, but get ready for a whole new side of this superstar. She's about to make her professional golfing debut at an LPGA event.
Is that this event is not going to be televised, which is crazy to me. Now, as of right now, it is not set to come on TV. But I'm telling you, after they see all this publicity, some network is definitely going to pick this up.
Yeah, you heard that right. Clark's not just playing in any old tournament. She's stepping up to participate in the Women's Leadership Summit and a Pro-Am event. Talk about making an entrance. But here's the thing. Clark's not just showing up to play. She's there to make a statement. This move could turn her into a 2-sport legend. Think about it. What if Clark becomes the next Tiger Woods? Crazy, right? But with her talent and determination, anything's possible. Now, you might be wondering, can she really handle 2 pro sports at once? It's not going to be easy, that's for sure. Clark's going to face some serious challenges. Balancing the demands of basketball and golf? That's like trying to juggle flaming torches while riding a unicycle. It takes incredible physical and mental stamina, not to mention some serious time management skills. But here's where it gets really exciting. If Clark can pull this off, if she can excel in golf like she has in basketball, basketball, she's gonna set a whole new standard for female athletes. We're talking about potentially becoming one of the greatest women's athletes ever. That's not just breaking records, that's shattering expectations. And it's not just us saying this. The experts are buzzing about Clark's potential impact. They're seeing something special here. Something that could change the game for all women in sports. Take it from Kelsey Mitchell, another WNBA star. She's been watching Clark's rise and she's impressed. Mitchell says Clark is paving the way for future generations. She's showing what the game of basketball could be. But now, Clark's taking that same energy and applying it to golf. It's like she's painting a whole new picture of what a female athlete can achieve. Think about what this means for women's athletics. Clark's not just pushing boundaries, she's bulldozing them. She's showing that women don't have to be limited to one sport. They can excel in multiple arenas. It's like she's opening up a whole new world of possibilities. Imagine a future where more female athletes follow in Clark's footsteps, where we see WNBA stars hitting home runs in the off-season, or track stars competing in winter sports. Clark's journey could inspire a whole new generation of multi-talented athletes. She's not just changing her own game, she's revolutionizing the entire landscape of women's sports. Caitlin Clark's leap into golf isn't just about her personal career. It's about to set off a chain reaction that could change sports as we know it. Think about it. A basketball superstar stepping onto the golf course? That's not something you see every day, and it's got people talking. The buzz around Clark's move is electric. Everyone's wondering what this means for women's sports. And let me tell you, it's big. Really big. We're talking about a potential game changer for both the LPGA and the WNBA. Here's the thing. Clark's not just bringing her skills to golf. She's bringing her star power. And that star power, it's like a magnet for new fans. People who've never watched golf before might tune in just to see what Clark's up to. And while they're there, they might just fall in love with the sport. But it's not just golf that's getting a boost. The WNBA is about to feel the Clark effect too. Her crossover appeal is off the charts. Imagine golf fans suddenly getting interested in basketball because of Clark. It's like she's building a bridge between two totally different sports worlds. And you know who's excited about all this? Kelsey Mitchell. She's another WNBA star, and she's all about what Clark's doing. Mitchell says Clark's not just playing the game, she's changing it. She's showing the next generation of players what's possible. It's like Clark's laying down a path for others to follow. But here's where things get really interesting. Candace Parker, another big name in women's basketball, she's talking about some serious issues in the WNBA. She says the league's been through a lot, faced a ton of negativity. But you know what? Clark might just be the answer they've been looking for. Parker thinks it's time for a change in the WNBA. And Clark, she might be the spark that starts that change. Her star power, her crossover appeal, it could be just what the league needs to turn things around. But let's zoom out for a second. Clark's not just changing basketball or golf. She's changing what it means to be a pro athlete. She's showing that you don't have to stick to one lane. You can be great at more than one thing. And that's huge. Think about it. How many kids out there are being told to focus on just one sport? Clark's showing them that they don't have to choose. They can excel in multiple arenas. It's like she's opening up a whole world of possibilities. And it's not just about sports. Clark's journey is teaching us all something important. She's showing us that it's okay to take risks, to try new things. She's proving that you can be successful in more than one field. Caitlin Clark's journey from basketball superstar to two-sport athlete is mind-blowing. She's not just playing golf for fun, she's going pro. Can you believe it? This move could change everything for women's sports. What's next for Clark? Will she dominate golf like she does basketball? Her LPGA debut at the Women's Leadership Summit is huge. It's not just about playing well, it's about inspiring others. Clark's showing that women can excel in multiple sports, breaking down old barriers. Think about it. What if more athletes follow Clark's lead? We could see a whole new era of multi-sport stars. Clark's not just changing her own game, she's changing the entire sports world. She's proving that with talent and determination, anything's possible. So, what's your dream? What boundaries are you ready to break?